Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report that has a little bit of everything. A key leader stepping down, some backroom deals, and the classic promise of it's not me, it's you situation. Let's figure out what's really going on here. In this video, we're unraveling an 8K filing from BrightSpring Health Services. The big news, a president is leaving but staying on as a consultant. We'll break down what that means, how it affects the company, and what's in it for everyone involved. It's all about understanding the fine print and seeing the bigger picture. Before we jump into the details, if you find value in getting straightforward insights from corporate filings, be sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these topics further. First up, let's talk about the leadership change. Michael McMord is resigning as the president of hospice services at BrightSpring Health Services and as the CEO of Abode Healthcare, which is a subsidiary or a smaller company owned by BrightSpring. This change happened very quickly as of June 2025. Now, the key part here is the company says Mr. McMord's departure isn't because of any disagreements about how the company operates, its rules or its day-to-day actions. He's not leaving because he's unhappy with the company direction. So what happens next? Well, Mr. McMord isn't completely gone. He's sticking around as a consultant. Under the terms of something called the resignation agreement, he will work as a consulting period and frischian and to while as a consulting period and sooner we go for the wevnev nachand. Let's get into the money. Abode will pay Mr. McMord a consulting fee of $2,000 per month during this consulting period. He also gets an extra $12,000 for the first 45 days. Plus, he'll have his expenses covered if they are pre-approved. Here is something pretty interesting. Mr. McMord has some stock options, units, and phantom shares. These are like promises of company stocks that haven't fully been given to him yet. These will continue to become his or vest as long as he keeps consulting. The company changed some rules about past stock options they gave Mr. McMord. Usually, if someone leaves the company, they only have a short time, 90 days to use their stock options. Now, he has until the options expire on their original date. Here's another noteworthy point. Mr. McMord bought some equity or parts of a company when BrightSpring bought Abode. He can now start selling these shares in parts immediately, as long as he follows the law. In return for all of this, Mr. McMord gives up his right to sue the company. He also promises to follow the rules in his old employment agreement, including not competing with the company or hiring away their employees. If you're interested, you can see the entire resignation agreement as Exhibit 10.1 in this report. The document was officially signed by Jennifer Phipps, who is the Executive Vice President and CFO of BrightSpring Health Services. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. On the one hand, BrightSpring avoids an ugly departure by keeping McMord on good terms, and having him around as a consultant can be helpful during a transition. It prevents him from immediately joining a competitor and gives the company access to his knowledge for a while longer. However, keeping him as a consultant isn't cheap with the monthly fee, continued vesting of stock options, and the agreement to allow him to sell equity. It will be worth it if his advice helps the company perform better. One possible risk is that even though he's just a consultant, his continued presence could make it harder for the new leadership to come in and make changes. It could also create some confusion among the staff of Abode. In conclusion, this move seems like a calculated decision by BrightSpring to manage a leadership change smoothly. Whether it pays off depends on the value of McMord's continued expertise and the effectiveness of the new leadership team. Alright, that's our breakdown of BrightSpring's latest filing. What's your take on this leadership shuffle and its potential impact? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis helpful, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Don't forget to check out our Discord channel in the description. Thanks for watching and see you next time.